Hello trader, we passed the first quarter of the year. If you are still feeling the challenges, if you are still struggle to pass the challenge and never get the first payout from any prop firm yet, this is the video you need to watch till the end without skipping, because that might be some part in this video is the one thing you need right now. From my personal experience, I've tried a lot of different prop firms out there. I've wasted a lot of money on prop firms myself. So after all this trial and error, I found out these two best prop firms in this industry, which are hm and FTMO. I compare most of the prop firms deep down in terms of the price, in terms of the drawdown rules, in terms of the payout proof, and of course the reliability and the slippage issue. I'll make another video soon about the detailed comparisons of these two prop firms, so make sure you subscribe to my channels and don't miss out the next video. So straight to the first point, you might be struggling passing a challenge because you do not choose a right prop firm yet. There's so many new prop firms out there that is popping up with a lot of seducement, like 100% profit split, right? No minimum trading days, one phase challenge. But I will tell you now, the classic one is still the best, which is the standard evolution challenge, the two-phase challenge towards your funded account. The price is more worthy, the drawdown rule is better, and also the profit split is higher. Other new challenges that just came out is actually designed for you to think that it's easier to pass it, it's easier to achieve, but it's actually not. It still requires the same discipline you have in terms of managing your account. So from my point of view, I will still suggest to stick with the two-phase challenge, the standard classic evolutions account, and focus on the risk management to pass it. Second point, for all the traders out there, read the fucking rules, please. Many traders bought a challenge and come up to me and ask why my account got suspended. Felix, why my account got suspended while my account still making profit at the end of the day? That's because you guys don't read the drawdown rule properly. So right now, I'm gonna explain to you real quick about the drawdown rules, which is the number one important rule that you should take note on. So quick explanations on the drawdown rule here. So we have daily drawdown and maximum drawdown. So the daily drawdown here is 5%, and maximum drawdown here is 10% for FTMO or 12% for hm. So most of the traders actually fail at the daily drawdown because they have no risk management, because they're over risk or they're over trading or revenge trading. So most of the traders fail at the daily drawdown. Per graph right here, you guys can see on a 100,000 account as an example. So the daily drawdown is what you allowed to lose on daily point of view, right? So whenever you breach the daily drawdown, which is a 5% based on your equity or your balance, depend on the prop firms, so you will automatically fail, right? You will breach the daily drawdown rule. So at this point, how can we actually avoid to breach the daily drawdown, which is stupid right here, because you have maximum drawdown to breach. That's what you should be risking instead of like losing that account in one day. So how can we really avoid that is setting your own personal risk higher than the daily drawdown. So you need to set a risk above the daily drawdown. It can be 1 to 2%, it can be 2 to 3%. So that's your daily risk. Whenever you reach this point, that's where you should stop, right? Instead of thinking that, okay, if I take another trade, I might be recovering. No, that's where you should stop so you will never get hit by the daily drawdown. So for example, if you made some profit today, 3,000 plus US dollar, as you guys see from the chart, right? So example, if you make this profit here, so from here you can actually allow to lose more in terms of the profit that you can be leveraged. So your whole risk right here can be this one, right? So this is the scenario that you are making profit on that day itself, then you allowed to actually risk more than you should have originally because you have already made some profit on that day. But bear in mind, right, most of the prop firm that refresh the account on daily on 5 p.m. Eastern time, right? So 5 p.m. Eastern time. So you need to check on what is the time zone for your own country. So then normally most of the prop firm that refresh on 5 p.m. Eastern time. Though you actually made some profit and you can actually leverage your profit, but my personal point of view is actually when you made some percentage of gain, might as well you just call it a day and move on to next day to actually pass the challenge. Do not ever try to rush towards passing a challenge, because if you rush to pass it, sometime, right, the effect cannot be good. So the scenario is, alright, you actually made profit like 4,000 US dollar yesterday, right? So that's a new day after the 5 p.m. reset. So that's a new day counted after the 5 p.m. Eastern time reset. So whenever you made some profit, for example, you are up 4%, right? And then that's a new day for you. Your original daily drawdown, right, is moved towards 5% from here, right? So right now, right, the daily drawdown is around 99,000. So around there, depend on the prop firm is absolute drawdown or relative drawdown. So from here, right, you need to bring up your daily risk level, right, towards, depends on what is your daily risk. All right, so from here, instead of risking towards the max, again we need to have the daily risk above the daily drawdown. Also, before you start trading, make sure you check out the dashboard of the prop firms from MyFF or FTMO so you guys know what is the maximum balance stock out instead of just guessing. Other than the drawdown rule, please make sure you check out other rules as well, the minimum trading days, the trading periods, extensions and free retake, and about your profit split. So make sure you read all the other rules as well. Before I move into third point, I want to warn you guys that never engage with account management service or passing service. Never ever. I got traders message me all the time that their money being scammed from the account management service, from those prop firm passing service. Felix, I gave this guy $1,000 to pass my account, but ended up this guy failed the challenges and he regretting me to give more money and buy another challenge for him to pass. So stop doing that. Instead of wanting people to help you to pass it, why don't you learn the skill set and knowledge and the right mindset to actually go towards the prop firm challenge? Because getting a funded account does not mean anything, and then you need to still survive to your first paid out, second paid out, third paid out, and so on. Trading is a long-term journey. You need to stop just rely on any other people's on passing your challenges, on giving you signal. Instead, you should really just learn a way or learn the way to build up the skill set and trading plan or strategy for yourself so you can actually go for a long-term journey in trading. Third point, if you are still struggling to pass a challenge or get the first paid out, you can actually consider a mentorship. Now, hold up, I'm not trying to promote HDG Advanced. You can actually find out other mentorship that is suitable for you. If you have already failed more than 5 challenges and waste a lot of money in prop firm, why not to actually invest in yourself in terms of the mindset, in terms of the trading plan and strategy to sharpen your skill to actually acquire the right mindset throughout this trading journey. And I'm not asking you guys to find some mentorship from some random trader on YouTube that say they are making 100,000 per month or they are millionaire tradings or they are so profitable without any proof. If you want to tackle the prop firm and you want to become a funded trader, you should look out to those experienced funded trader that has proof of their paid out, not just one paid out, but at least 5 pays out from the funded account or prop firm. But of course, these 3 points will not make you become a funded trader instantly, right? It's still up to your discipline on how you collect data from the strategy and trading plan you are using at the end of the day. So comment down below if you have any questions regarding on passing a challenge. And don't forget to hit the like button, stay tuned, and always trade with the right mindset.